Hello everyone and welcome back to Pabbly. So in today's video we will learn how you can send HubSpot leads to other applications using API by Pabbly. So every time you receive a new lead in HubSpot, you want to send that lead across different applications. Let us say that you want to create a contact in MailerLite. So let's assume that MailerLite and Pabbly Connect do not have a native integration. In this situation, we will be using a feature that is API by Pabbly to integrate both of these applications. You can integrate different applications with the help of API by Pabbly. So in this video, HubSpot will be our trigger application and API by Pabbly will be our action application. So to learn this integration, follow me through the screen. In this video, we are going to understand how you can send HubSpot leads to other applications using API by Pabbly. So let's say that every time a new lead is added in HubSpot, you want that particular lead to be sent to different applications, and after doing that, you want to create a contact with that particular lead in MailerLite, which is an email marketing tool. So now to do that, let's assume that MailerLite does not have a native integration with Pabbly Connect. In that particular case, you can use this feature by Pabbly, which is API by Pabbly. This helps to integrate different applications which do not have native integrations with Pabbly Connect. So let us sign into our accounts to perform this integration. These are the applications provided by Pabbly. So we will go to Pabbly Connect and click on Access Now to reach our dashboard. So now we have arrived on our dashboard, and on the right hand side we can see the Create Workflow button. So we will click on it and give our workflow a suitable name. I have named it as Send HubSpot Leads to Other Application using API by Pabbly, and now I will click on Create. So this is a blank workflow appearing on my screen. Trigger and action are the two most important principles of Pabbly Connect to perform any automation and integration. Trigger says when this happens, action says do this. So we need to select a trigger and an action to perform this integration. So we will go to our trigger window, and over here we will be searching for HubSpot. Here it is. And now we need to select a trigger event. So we will click on this drop down and we will go to new contact added. That means this trigger will start working whenever a new contact will be added. So now we have selected our trigger application as HubSpot and the trigger event as new contact added. So now we will click on connect, and over here we will go to add new connection and we will click on connect with HubSpot. This is my account and the connection was successful. So you can see it is written connected over here. So now we will click on save and send test request to see the response that we have received. So after clicking on that, over here we will go to HubSpot and I've already created a form. So now I will be submitting it, and now we will go back to Pabbly Connect and we will check the response. So you can see over here the response is received. You can see the last name, first name, mail ID along with some other details. So now we can see that the response is received. Moving on to our action application, let's say that the lead that I have received, I want to create this lead as a subscriber in MailerLite. So we have assumed that MailerLite and Pabbly Connect do not have a native integration. So how we will be integrating it? We will be selecting API, that is a feature of Pabbly Connect, to integrate these applications. So we will click on API, we have got the application, and now we need to select the action event. When we click on this drop down, you can see many options available. So to understand this better, let's go to the MailerLite developers website. So this is the MailerLite developers website, and now we will go to subscribers, and over there, now we will be going to create/upsert subscriber, click on that, and over here you can see post is given as the event. So we will be going back to Pabbly Connect and we will be selecting the action event as post. After doing this, we need to select a endpoint URL where we will find this. So over here we have selected the action event. Now we need the endpoint URL. We will go back to the website and this is the URL given to us. We will copy it and we will paste it in the endpoint URL. Now here we have added the URL in a static manner because we want every time we receive information, so Pabbly Connect should send information to this particular endpoint URL only. So now when we come to the payload type and wrap request in array, so over here you can see in the drop down there are many options available. So to understand better, let us go back to the website, and over here you can see that You must send JSON payloads in your request and expect to get JSON responses. Don't forget to add these headers to each and every request. So that means we have to select the payload type as JSON only, and over here wrap request in array. If you want to select it as yes, you can, but as of now it is not required for me, so I've selected it as no. So now we come to authentication. So again we will go back to the website to check it. Over here we will scroll down and you can see over here authorization and bearer along with it. So when we will go back to Pabbly Connect, we will click on authentication and over here we will select the bearer token. After selecting it, now it is asking to enter text or map data. So for this, I will be taking you to the MailerLite account, and over here we will go to integrations, and now over here you can see API. We will click on use, and these are some existing API tokens, but we will be generating a new token by clicking on this button, and we will be giving the token name. I have named it as new and clicked on the terms of use. Now we will click on create token, and over here I will copy it. Now once this is copied, we will go back to Pabbly Connect and we will paste it over here. So now it is asking to add headers. We will go back to the website, and over here we can see that headers are not the mandatory part. So we will go back again to Pabbly Connect and we will click on set parameters. So how we will be setting the parameters, we will click on it, and now you can see the list of parameters over here: email, fields, groups, and many others. So now we will go back to Pabbly Connect and we will select email as one of our parameter. So after going to the value part, we will be mapping the email from the trigger application. So this is the email ID and it's done. So now we will be adding one more parameter which was listed over here, and that was the status, that whether it is active, unsubscribed, unconfirmed, bounced or junk. So we will go back to Pabbly Connect and we will go to label, and over here we will be mentioning the value status, and I want the value should be active. So only the active should be listed. So we have done this, and now we will be clicking on save and send test request and see the response is received. Data status is active, mail, data ID, source, and some other details are given to us. So let us go and check into our MailerLite account. So in the MailerLite account, you can see desk@pabbly.com. This subscriber is created and we will click on it. You can see the last details, and over here you can see the activity as well, that the status was changed to active. So not only this, but you can perform a lot more integrations with the help of Pabbly Connect. Not just these applications, you can integrate a lot more applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. So if you have any doubts regarding Pabbly, reach us at support@pabbly.com, and if you have any queries, you can visit us at forum.pabbly.com. If you have any pricing related query, you can visit this link. So if you like this video, please share it with your friends and colleagues, and do not forget to like, share and subscribe our channel.